Starting in Tadasana at the back of your mat, we're going to bring the hands up and together and into a slight back bend before diving the hands all the way forward and down into a forward fold. Walk the hands forward to the front of the mat and into your plank posture. We're going to do 2 reverse push-ups or chaturanga push-ups here. So bringing the chest all the way down to the mat, keeping the elbows tucked in close to the side body. Back up into your plank position, drive the heels back and roll over the balls of the feet as we come into our hip dips. So dropping into the left side and then the right. Keeping the shoulders strong, pushing up through the arms. And just roll back and forth along the balls of the feet. Finishing up here, come back to center to your high plank, and we're going to push back into downward dog, making sure that we're keeping a slight bend in the backs of the knees, and let the head fall heavy between the arms. From your downward dog, lift the heels and roll back into plank position for our high kick. So right knee to chest and then kick the leg back and up behind you. We're only here for 8 to 10 kicks on either side, so make sure that you're staying strong in your core as you drive that knee forward and towards your chest, then kicking the leg up and back. As we finish up here with our high kicks, we're going to hold that last kick up in the air as we push back through the shoulders into three-legged dog. And one more, continuing to hold that right leg high in the air, coming down into our plank and through chaturanga, holding that right leg high, and then dropping down to the mat, untuck the toes, and upward facing dog. Tuck the toes under, push back through the arms, and into downward facing dog. Here we go on the left side, so coming back into our plank position. And with the left leg, knee to chest, high kick, knee to chest, high kick. And as you finish up with your high kicks, holding that left leg up as you push back, coming into your three-legged dog position. Big stretch through the side body. Equal distribution of weight through the hands, and coming forward, keeping that leg held high through your chaturanga dandasana, dropping that left leg down to the mat to meet the right and up into upward facing dog. With your toes tucked under, lift the hips up to the sky, push up through the arms and back into your downward facing dog. Walk the toes all the way up to the front of the mat to meet your hands in a forward fold, and up through Tadasana. Slight back bend here if it's there for you today. A little bit of a side stretch, coming all the way down to the right. Palms together, fingers interlaced. Can release the index finger here if you'd like. Coming down to the left side, back up through center and into our Utkatasana chair pose. So bend into the knees, hips go down and back, straight back and up through standing. Coming back down into your Utkatasana and up and down and up. And down and up. Again. Keep going. On your next Utkatasana chair pose, we're going to hold. So sitting back down into that chair, arms are strong. Knees are bent, hips are back and down. And release. Let the hands fall down to the mat. Release the tension in the back of the neck. Forward fold. Plant the palms. Take a big step back into your plank posture. And here we go again with our high kicks on the right side. Knee to chest, high kick. Knee to chest, kick. Knee to chest, kick. Continue at your own pace. Finishing up your high kicks, you're going to drop the right leg down, push back into your downward dog. Walk the dog a little bit here. We're going to bend into one knee and then the other. Look forward, roll onto the balls of the feet and come forward into plank for your left side high kicks. Knee to chest, kick. Knee to chest, kick. Knee to chest, kick. Stay strong. It's our last set. Finishing up with your high kicks, you're going to drop the left leg and come back into your downward dog position. Again, we're going to walk the feet forward to meet the hands at the front of the mat. Bend into the knees and come to a seated posture as we get ready for a variation of boat pose, Navasana. Lift the feet, but keep a generous bend in the knees as you bring the arms up, palms facing the sky. Tilt the gaze upwards. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come to lie on your mat. Inhale and exhale, back up, back down to lying on your mat and up. These are like boat crunches. Down and up, down and up, down and up. One more time. And bring your feet to the mat. Sitting in your Dandasana, staff pose, arms come up and all the way down to grab whatever part of the body you can make it to, behind the calves, the ankles, the feet, the toes, wherever you are in this posture is perfect. Coming into a bit of a twist, right hand grabs left ankle and open up the chest to the side. Switch it up to the left side. Left hand comes to right foot and open up the right arm. This was one of the prettiest views right here that I've ever seen doing yoga. It's a little bit foggy to tell, but there's a beautiful big mountain behind me in this scenery. And coming back down into the fold, resting the head, releasing any tension that you're holding in your neck. Just fall into this posture. And continuing to work on our boat pose, this time with straight legs, grabbing onto the soles of the feet if you're there. If not, continue to do the last modification that we did of boat pose, so keeping the knees bent, arms upwards, and palms facing the sky. Stay strong through this one. We're here for 15 seconds. Make sure you're inhaling through your nose, exhaling through your mouth. Slow, deep, mindful breaths here. Stay strong. We're here for 3, 2, 1. Bend into the knees and come to lie on your mat. Give the tailbone a little bit of a tuck here so that the spine is fully supported by the mat, and bend at the hips to bring the legs all the way up and back down to the mat. So both legs are coming up, engaging the core, and up, back down. Kick and down, and kick and down. You can plant the palms, pushing them into the mat beside you for a little bit of extra leverage. On your next kick, hold at the top. Point the toes down towards the face, really stretch through the back of the legs, and give a little flexion and extension to the ankles. Big inhale here. On the exhale, driving the feet back and over the head into your plow pose or whatever variation you can come to. You have the option to stay in this pose as you are, or we can begin to lift the right leg and point the toes up towards the sky, dropping the right leg, lifting up the left leg, pointing the toes towards the sky. And left leg comes down. Both legs come up as you start to come out of this pose down towards the mat, keeping the legs together, slowly releasing them all the way down to the mat, and finally turning the palms up towards the sky to rest in our Shavasana. Be sure to always rest in Shavasana for at least a few minutes or even a minute after a yoga practice. You deserve this time to relax, to be grateful, and to feel appreciation for the time you took out of your day to practice yoga. As you start to re-energize from your Shavasana, I want to thank you for sharing this practice with me. Namaste.